How we feeling, Sacramento? The Sacramento Kings did not improve or did not add any pieces, and they are running it back. Sacktown Pete back at it again. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Can't say I'm disappointed, but can't say I'm either surprised. I had a feeling that the Kings were going to be very quiet within this trade deadline, and they were. They did not make any type of news. I mean, I guess you can say that they did actually make a move, but not really a move, if that makes any sense. Let's talk about it. So they did acquire Robin Lopez from the Milwaukee Bucks, and it's been reported that they have waived him and also got cash considerations in return. So good old Monty and staff got cash considerations in return, and that was their trade deadline. I can't say that I'm not surprised, but honestly speaking, I am really kind of disappointed because looking at the Western Conference, it's wide open there. It's there for the taking for any team 1 through 8. Really, really disappointed. I felt like we could have definitely made a move, minimal. Not saying swing for the fences, marginal, big time move, because I think our core is perfectly fine. But adding to the core, and that's like pieces around the core, and I felt like we had a chance, an opportunity to bolster that in even our depth. And we didn't do that today. We honestly did not do that today. Teams around the Sacramento Kings, 2 teams in particular, in my opinion, that have gotten better, that are all around Sacramento Kings in the standings, and that's the Phoenix Suns. We already know about their trio of Durant, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker, but they added Royce O'Neal, and they added Roddy from the Memphis Grizzlies, a guard. They've got depth off the bench now. I mean, Royce O'Neal is not a superstar type of talent, but he's a good rotational player to have off your bench. And really, really good what the Suns did because they lacked some depth in bench, and I think they added to their team today. And the other team, boy, the Dallas Mavericks, really liked what they did today. Adding PJ Washington was low-key one of my sleepers, hoping that the Kings would make a deal for him. He can play both sides of the basketball, and is a very good scorer as well. And just them getting Daniel Gafford for Rashad Holmes as well. I like that move that they did too off the bench. Just a rotational big that can come in, that can change the game defensively, can block shots, and can rebound the ball. I like what the Mavericks did. They definitely improved by adding some necessary depth. And, other than that, there wasn't really any big star type of names that we were thinking that would be dealt with. I know the Kings were linked to Kyle Kuzma, and reports came out, that they don't see Kyle Kuzma as in the long-term plan of hit them getting Kyle Kuzma as far as the core. I view that differently. I think Kyle Kuzma would have been a tremendous and a fantastic pickup, and playing alongside with Keegan Murray, Fox, and Sabonis just gives another dimension to our team. But apparently, the Kings did not view Kyle Kuzma as someone that they would want to acquire for the long run. So there's that. I will give the front office the benefit of the doubt, just because, they've had success. Back last year when they didn't make a move, they stand pat, and they decided to finish, top 3 in the Western Conference, where everybody expected them to fall and not do so good. So, I trust Monty and staff, but can't say I'm not disappointed because I really am disappointed. I feel like this year, compared to last year, it's different. You have teams around you getting better. And the Kings decided that they didn't need to make a move, and they decided that this is who they're going to roll with moving forward. And, this could be a good thing. Maybe this lights a fire into them when everybody wants them to make a move. Similar to last year, how they came out in the second half, or should I say after All-Star break, and went on a very good run of winning games and clinching that 3rd spot. That may be the case this season as well. They could completely, legitimately, despite not making the move, I think that this team, I like their chances of competing and getting the top 6 spot in the Western Conference and avoid the play-in tournament. I still think they're in the mix as long as other teams, but I just feel like, this was a perfect opportunity just to add talent and add depth, and they didn't do that. I'm not saying that doesn't mean I'm giving up on Malik Monk, Trey Lyles, Davion Mitchell, and, guys like Kessler Edwards. Of course not. That doesn't mean I'm not going to give up on them, but I just felt like we could have added to what we already had in place with those guys. So let me hear from you guys, though. I want to know your guys' thoughts on this Sacramento Kings trade deadline. Are you guys disappointed that we didn't make a move? Are you guys okay with, Monty and staff standing pat and then running it back? This really would have been good to make a move, but they didn't. But at the same time, I'm not surprised. Guys, it's you guys got to understand that this core hasn't been together for 2 years. They'll be together for 2 years by when the season's over. So sometimes they say patience is the best practice, and we'll see where this leads us to. We'll see, where we're at in April, potentially May, and we'll see how the standings in the Western Conference looks like moving forward now that we got the trade deadline out of the way. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, we pulled a stinker last night at home against the Pistons, but we know what we got now, and moving forward, this is what we're gonna roll with. And I expect this team to come out with fire and swinging tomorrow night at home against the Denver Nuggets, the defending NBA World Champions. So I'm looking forward to it. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts. That's going to do it for today's video. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. The Sacramento Kings do not make any moves. They are rolling with what they have, and let's see where that leads us to. I will catch you guys in the next video.